Hey hobby friends, King NASCAR here. A few weeks ago I was at the Dallas Card Show, and that is a great show. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been, but if you haven't, I highly recommend going to that show. There's a lot there for everybody, including people like me who have a niche like NASCAR. But you know, there's vintage cards there, there's all the new stuff, lots of dealers, a lot of good deals. So like I said, if you have a chance to go, I highly recommend going. But anyway, on that Saturday of the Dallas Card Show, I was in the main room and I was looking for Ken Kinsley, aka Bean's Ball Card Blog, when I got a text from my good friend Brad Bethune, who is also known as Texas Card Dude. And he said he had a friend named Jerry who had bought a huge collection of cards, and there were some NASCAR cards in there that he was looking to get rid of or sell or, you know, whatever. Probably get rid of. I'm sure he didn't care about NASCAR. But he said that Jerry was over in the Starlight room, which is also a little smaller room off the main room, and he had brought that collection with him. So I went over to the Starlight room, met Jerry and his son. Jerry gave me a brief synopsis of what he had, and you know, if I would be interested in looking at them. And I said, you know, yeah, sure, why not? I mean, who knows? And I'm thinking, you know, this is just going to be some 91 Maxx and, you know, 91 tracks and just the run-of-the-mill, you know, stuff that we see from that kind of era. So we went to his truck, and I looked it over, you know, and I was actually surprised because there was much more than just those things, although the bulk of it probably is from that era. But he had some autographs and some memorabilia cards and some things. So I kind of did a quick look up in my head, which, you know, for me, that's not the easiest thing. But I came up with a price in my head, and I said, I told him what I'd pay for him. He asked me, hey, can you go a little higher? And I said, no, not really. I think, you know, I'm pretty much in the ballpark of where it is. He said, yeah, okay, I'm cool with that. So, you know, I paid him some cash, and, you know, of course, like I said, we agreed on the price. And so once I gave him the cash, you know, we took everything over to my truck and stored it in my truck for, you know, the remainder of the day. So anyway, what I wanted to do here was kind of show you guys what I got in this collection, and, you know, just see what your thoughts are. You know, I'd like to get some comments on, you know, what you think like I said, what I got. But anyway, it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was a little collection. It was kind of big, you know, for, you know, a racing collection. There was a lot of stuff in there. There was like 2 600 count boxes of miscellaneous singles. There was a 1995 classic hand collated set, a 1990 Maxx Factory Set, and a 1991 Maxx Factory Set. And there was like 40 small sets, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, these are the things like the TicTac set, Texaco, McDonald's, ARCA. There was like 3 different drag racing sets. Maxwell House, the Joe Gibbs inaugural set, the Winston Acrylics. There was all kinds of stuff. But I got a few of them here that I'm going to show you that I just pulled out that I thought were pretty neat. Oh, crap. I got my handy dandy panini box cutter that I won't need. So, bye-bye. So, one of the cool things, I've always liked this set, the Holly Farms set. So there was a set of those, and of course you can see the Dale Earnhardt in there. So I thought that was really cool to get that. And like I said, I remember getting those back in the day. There was also some Kmart cards, some miscellaneous Kmart cards. There's Michael Andretti on the top, but you've also got Nigel Mansell in there. Now, let me see if I can pull these out real quick. Nigel Mansell and Mario Andretti. So there was quite a few of those. There's Michael and Mario. Then there's Mario with the silver border. And there's also Nigel Mansell, you know, Formula 1 champ and IndyCar driver. So I always liked Nigel Mansell. I thought he was a pretty cool dude. So got those. I thought those were neat. There was also a Crisco set, And we all know that there's a 1989 Dale Earnhardt in there, which will come out of nowhere. Here it is. I've already put that in a Card Saver 1. But, yeah, that's a nice card. I like that card a lot. So that was in there. I said that's the whole set. I'll set that back over. And then they had a couple of these sets in here. This is that Redline Racing Rob Moroso My Life in Racing set. And it's still sealed. It's still got the cellophane on it. So I thought that was pretty neat. It says it's, I like how it says limited to 25,000 sets. Wow. You know, back then we thought that was limited. These days that's not. And then I like this set a lot. And it's still sealed as well. It's the K&N Wendell Scott set. And I think it's 30 cards. Yeah. WS30. And it chronicles Wendell Scott's life. It's a cool set. I love that set. So that was in there. So, like I said, there was like about 40 of these small sets. Like I said, there's so many of them, and you know, they're just, a lot of them just not worth looking at. But so that was the first thing. Then I saw that they had a lot of those promo cards, because if you guys were collecting back then, you know that every manufacturer released promo cards for the card sets they were coming up with. You know, they don't, of course, they don't do that anymore. But you know, I remember going to my hobby shops and like begging them, "Oh, please, please, can you give me the promo cards? I gotta have the promo cards." So here's some promo cards from the '93 Action Packed. You've got Kyle Petty. Of course, he was like their guy. There is the Mellow Yellow Car. And then there's the Mellow Yellow Car again. But these were all promos back in the day. See, it says this prototype. So I like those. Then there's some other ones. You have the 1995 Rookie of the Year Maxx Race Cards Year in Review of Ricky Craven. Had several of those in there. Thought those were pretty neat. And on the back, it just tells you that, again, it's a promo. But yeah, I thought those were pretty swift. And I'll kind of go through these a little quicker. Then there's the 96 promo card with Darrell Waltrip's car. 1 of 10,000. See, they even limited the amount of promo cards they sent out. And like I said, that's just not a big deal anymore. Then there was the 95 Maxx with Jeffy Poo. And see, it says this is the Series 1 from 95. And if you want to buy these cards, you can call the 800 number and get you some. It's an 180 card set. So that's really swift. Then I like these because I'm a Bill Elliott fan. These are from the 92 Maxx. And of course, you know, 92 Maxx had the red and the black border cards. But as you can see, here's Bill Elliott with the red border. And you see up here it says 92 sample. Isn't that just sweet? But he had a whole bunch of these. As you can see, quite a few of those. Then again, here it is, 92 sample. And you can see he had several of those black ones as well. And then here is, I'm not sure which year this is. This is Bill Elliott, nothing but, what's it say? Nothing but stock. Oh, okay. Kind of hard to read. Thought it said stick at first. Like, whatever. And this says NASCAR Thunder. So, this is to celebrate the, I see what this is. Celebrate the grand opening of the first NASCAR Thunder store in Gwinnett Place Mall in Atlanta, Georgia. So this was actually made for a store opening. And I don't think I've ever seen these cards before. He's got plenty of those. And then it looks like he only had one promo from, what is this, 94 Maxx? Or 95. It's 94. That's what I thought. 94 Maxx. Yeah, one of those. So anyway, he had quite a few, as you can see. It's a pretty hefty stack of promo cards. All right. He also had these weird graded cards. And there was like, I think I counted them, there were like 41 of these miscellaneous graded cards. You know, too bad they weren't PSA. But they are still kind of cool, I guess, in their own way. As you can see right here, this is the USA Sports Card Grading Company. But you got Mark Martin. See if I can go through these. And he had all these stickers on here. I don't know what that's all about. You've got a Pinnacle Mark Martin promo card that's been graded. And of course, all these are like 10s, and it's like, yeah, right. I doubt seriously that all these are 10s. There's another one of those promo Mark Martins. And another promo of Mark Martin. Like I said, they got plenty of these. Then here's the 2002 Press Pass Sterling Marlin Cup Chase Redemption card. So that's pretty nice. You can see on the back, these are like, they look like acetate cards. See that USA Ultimate Sports Authority. Oh, that's what that stands for. Okay, isn't that cute? And here is a 95 action-packed promo with Bobby Labonte and his wife. And another one. And another one bites the dust. And oh my God, there's another one. And another gets on. And another gets on. And another one rides the bus. And then here's these WCG. I don't know what WCG stands for. Does it say on the back? Oh, World Class Grading. Okay. Here's Jeffy Poo. This is the Merrick Mint. Because I don't even recognize this card. It's got the NASCAR logo on the back. I think it says Max. No, it says the Merrick Mint. So I guess they had some kind of license. I'm not familiar with that, but got one of those. Actually, two of those. Then here's another Merrick Mint of Jeffy Poo. And of course, you notice I love the grades. These are all 10s. I mean, I guess they didn't even think about these. We're just going to put 10s on all these and just be done with it. So there's one of those, two of those. Wow, 3 of those and 4 of those. So quite a few of those. And then there's another stack of graded cards. More of the Merrick Mint WCGs, 10s. More Jeffy Poo with the trophy. Wow, good Lord almighty. Several of those. I don't know where this guy got all these, but there's plenty of those there. And then here's a different one with him holding up the Cup Champion trophy. And there's another one. And here's a different one with Jeffy Poo again. So the Merrick Mint, I guess they're trying to get their money's worth out of the Jeffy Poo license. And then there's these cards. I'm not sure what these are. These are like the gold. Oh, these are the bleachers. 23 karat gold is what they are. Okay, I get it now. And this is the red gold signature, limited to 5,000. Wow. Anyway, guess what? These are 10s as well. And I think there's a few of these in here too. There's one of those. There's 2, 3. 3 of those bad boys. And they're kind of cool on the back. They look so shiny. Then you've got some Dale Earnhardt ones. It's 2001 Gold Collectibles. Not familiar with that either. But this has got the Intimidator on there. And another Intimidator. I'm sure there's more. But wait, there's not more. And then here's a different one. It says Winner Circle on it. Also a 10. Go figure. And another one. And that's all. Oh, and then there's this one. This one's kind of cool. I like that black with the gold. And again, that's that Bleachers 23 karat gold set. Old black gold. Keep on rolling. And the back looks shiny. All right, so there's that one. That stack. Like I said, he had all these graded cards. Too bad, like I said, too bad they're not PSA. But I think PSA probably would not do most of these cards. That's why they're in these holders. Now we've got Danica, and this is a 2005 Premier Prospects Danica Rookie, and it's a 10 from the Misc Grading Company. Now these things here, I noticed, I looked at the back of these, I do not see any kind of copyright license or anything on these. So I'm almost thinking these are probably unlicensed. But, you know, they are kind of cool. This is 2005, and it is Danica. She is in her IndyCar racing suit. So we got one of those. We got two. Wow, that one's slipped down in its little holder thing. There's three, four of those bad boys, or bad girls, I should say. And there's some more of those black Earnhardts. So there's more than that. There's another one, and another one, and another one. And then there's some more of those juniors as well with the red. So that was the graded, or that's not all the graded cards. There's a couple more that I'll show you here in a few minutes. But that's the majority of the graded cards. You know, some of the other things that I saw in there too, he had a couple of sealed packs of NASCAR Superstar Postcards. They were, you know, like the postcard size. I thought those were kind of neat. And, you know, he had, you know, there was a lot of stuff in top loaders that didn't need to be in top loaders. You know, there's like some miscellaneous Jeff Gordon cards and some Tony Stewart, Rusty Wallace, Kyle Busch, those kind of things. So anyway, start getting down to the meat of this. He had some Tony Stewart rookies from 1999 Press Pass rookie. And then here's another rookie from Wheels that was in there. And like I said, I don't know what these stickers are. I'm sure he was selling them or doing something. And then here's the VIP rookie cards of Tony Stewart. He had a few of those. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those bad boys. And then I thought this was cool. He had one of these, and I'll tell you about this card. This is a hologram, and the only reason I know this is because I was there that day. This is a hologram card that they gave away at the Hooters 500 in 1992, which was the last race of the year. It was Richard Petty's last race. It was Jeff Gordon's first race. And I remember the Hooters girls going around that morning handing them out to everybody. And I grabbed a handful from them and took them back to my car. But that's how you got these cards. And on the back it says, "Thanks for the memories, Richard Petty, 43, 1992 Fan Appreciation Tour." So I always thought these were neat. I've got several of them that I've had autographed. But as you can see, they're also shiny. Then there was this, he did have a 1992 Maxx Update box set, and the Jeff Gordon was missing out of there. But the Joe Gibbs rookie card was in there, at least for Maxx. I mean, at least for racing. This is his rookie card. And that's out of the black Maxx Update box. They also made a red Maxx Update box as well. And then here's another one of those Bleachers gold cards, but this one's kind of got some sparkly, maybe cracked ice, something in the background. So I thought that one was really neat. I held that one out. And I think they're limited. This is, I think it's number 1966. I don't know out of how many. Of course, you know, everything was, I'll do the air quotes, limited back then. Then there was this set. This is from Scoreboard. This is a 10-card Dale Earnhardt set. And here's all 10 of them. And it kind of chronicles his career, I guess, up to the time they made these cards. So I thought these were neat. He's sitting there holding trophies. Of course, he's always holding trophies. You know, he's one of the greatest drivers of all time. And there he is with, he's holding up 4 fingers. So that was his 4th Cup championship. Oh, and then there's 5. And I don't know if this would be 6 or not. 1990, was that 1995? Yeah. And then Here's another one from 1994. And here he is with his hands crossed, just kind of looking around going, yeah, I'm going to beat the crap out of all you guys. Y'all suck. And he's looking over there and said, hey, what did you call me? You better take that back. I'm going to beat your butt. Then here he is with yet another trophy. He's got the 1996 Pole Award somewhere. I don't know if it's Daytona or I don't honestly, yeah, I think it's Daytona. I don't honestly remember. So anyway, this was in here too, this little 10 card set. So I liked it. Thought that was neat. Now we'll get into the really cool stuff. He had several memorabilia cards. And I'll go through these memorabilia cards real quick and show what he had. All right, he had, here's a J.J. Yaley, excuse me, numbered card from Press Pass. It's a dual, it's a fire suit and sheet metal. And I need to like try to do a better job of centering these bad boys up. There's a Junior, I think it's a sheet metal card from Press Pass. And here's a Cousin Carl fire suit card from Press Pass. Here's Jimmy with a Race fire suit and sheet metal card. And then there's Kurt Busch with some Hot Threads fire suit. And then you've got Juan Pablo Montoya. He could have been the very first person to win the Indy 500 and the Brickyard 400, but he got caught for speeding, and it was nada after that, man. He was done. Then there's Matt Kenseth, one of our most recent NASCAR Hall of Famers. That's a fire suit, and it looks like it's a two color barely, as you can see over there. It's got the little curve action going on. At least I think that's two color. Maybe it's the card. No, it's the card. My bad. Yikes. Oh well. Then there was this Bill Elliott fire suit card, and I remember these being in, I think they were in Pinnacle, and they were redemptions. And I remember I actually pulled one of these. My son and I were out at a Fred's Dollar Store, and we bought a few packs, and we were opening them in the car, and there was a redemption for this. And at the time, I thought that was really neat. But you know, since then, you know, these things, I think when Pinnacle went out of business, they still had a bunch of them left, and you know, they're everywhere now, so they're not as rare as you would have thought back in the day. But when I got it, it was really cool. And it says 1 of 1, but what that means is just that's the only one they made of Bill Elliott with his fire suit like that. It's not just a, you know, a total 1 of 1. So anyway, there's that. And you've got from Legends, I think this is from Legends, or I'm pretty sure it's Legends, double threads of Junior and Michael Waltrip. That's pretty neat. Then you start getting into some Hall of Famers. Here's Cotton Owens. It's a race used shirt. You know, since he was a car owner, he wasn't really driving the car, so he didn't have a fire suit. Here's Marty Robbins, one of my favorite country singers. And I think he said the whole reason he got into racing is because he wanted to be able to race against Richard Petty. So I thought that was neat. So that's in there. That's number 69 of 99. I like that. Benny Parsons, Hall of Famer. And that's some race used sheet metal. Tiny Lund. I like that. And is that fire suit? Yeah, race used fire suit. Here's Bobby Allison, race used sheet metal. David Pearson. That's a fire suit. Buddy Baker with a fire suit. Another Buddy Baker with a fire suit. And here's Cale Yarborough. And I think Darrell Walter, I forget what Darrell Walter called him, but he called him something about, you know, a little man with a little red face or whatever. Because when you get mad, his face will get real red. So I think that made him even more mad at Darrell Waltrip. So that's cool. Harry Gant. I'm digging the green on that. I like that a lot. Then there's more J.J. Yaley cards. And now we got a Kyle Busch Prominent Pieces. This is also 69 of 99. That's weird. We had another one like that a while ago. And it's got sheet metal and a tire. You got Tiny Lund again. That's really nice. Donnie Allison. It's Bobby Allison's brother. And there's a fight. And then there's, is that Juan Pablo? Yeah. Triple. It's a triple. It's got a Cup Series hat, a Dodge hat, and some other hat. So it's 3 hats. I mean, they were making memorabilia cards like out of everything back during those days. And here's Brian Vickers, fire suit and sheet metal. And then here's some really cool ones. Got Davey Allison, which I know a lot of people are collecting Davey Allison and really like that. Here is Dale Earnhardt. Actually, there was 2 of these in there, and I gave one of these away. So I thought that was pretty neat. Alan Kowicki, same thing. There's a few Alan Kowickis, and I gave one of these away. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4. And these here are, you know, like the beige color fire suit, these first 3. And then the other one's red, so I thought that was neat as well. That's number 8 of 399. I think this one's out of 199. This one's out of 399. As is that one. Alright, and then these are really, really cool. Everybody likes Tim Richmond. There was a few Tim Richmond cards in there. There was this one, which is red, and there's another one that's kind of the off-white. And I think the off-white one's out of $1.99, and the red one is out of $3.99. So those were in there. So I was happy to get those. Then here's another Tim Richmond from, I believe this is from Legends. It's got the red fire suit going on. That's really nice. I like the picture of him smiling. You know, that was kind of your classic Tim Richmond. And then here's yet another Tim Richmond. Racing Artifacts. Number 33 of 199. And then that fire suit color look is different than the other ones. It's got that tan color. I guess that could have come from like the armbands or something off that Folgers fire suit. So I thought that was neat. But those were the memorabilia cards. As you can see, there was a nice stack of those memorabilia cards. So we'll put those back up. Now for the really truly meat of everything that I picked up. There were some autographs. And I'll go through those. And these are all Hall of Famers, by the way. You've got Bobby Allison. And I don't think that's numbered. No, that's an unnumbered auto. But Bobby Allison has a great autograph. You've got Glenn Wood, Hall of Famer. Another Glenn Wood. This one's numbered. 449 of 650. Another Glenn Wood. And another Glenn Wood. 132 of 670. And another Glenn Wood. And another gets on. Then we had Buddy Baker. Thought that was cool. That's nice. That's a young Buddy Baker. The Gentle Giant, or Leadfoot, as you want to call him. You may call him. Here's another Buddy Baker. This is 443 of 650. And then there's another one. This one is 161 of 650. That's nice. And another Buddy Baker. That's the Legends, or NASCAR Legend, excuse me. And then here's another Hall of Famer, Jack Ingram. And I always thought how he signed his name was a little funny, because it looks like it just says Jack Ing. So those were some of the autographs. We got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 autographs from NASCAR Hall of Famers. So those were part of this deal. Then we had 2 World of Outlaw sets in those small sets. And we have Jeff Gordon from, this one would be the 87 in my left hand, and this is the 88. And they look pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to get them graded or not. I may get the 87 graded. It's going to be off center, so it's not going to get a 10, maybe a 9. So that would be what I was hoping for. But these cards are really cool. They're kind of your plain Jane cards, man. There's nothing really special about them. It's 52 one year and 54 the other year. So these cards were in there. So those are kind of like this 87 is kind of like his pre-rookie card. Then we've got this upper deck. I don't know, it's got the little hologram where he's looking back and forth. It's kind of neat. I don't think it's autographed or anything. I can't see any kind of auto on there, but it is a really nice card. But that was in there, so I thought that was neat looking, so I pulled it out. Then there was some autograph Jeff Gordon cards. Well, we'll go back on that. There were some rookie cards from the 91 tracks, and here they are. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 total. One of them is an SGC graded card, and it's graded at 86 7.5. It's in the old SGC holder. So, yeah, hey, what the heck? At least he had something other than those weird off-the-wall graded cards. So we had that. Then there's 3 more Jeff Gordon rookie cards. And they look okay. I haven't pulled them out of the top loaders. I don't know how they would grade because I'd have to look at them better. But if they look like they might get some good grades, at least a 9 or better, you know, I may send those in. Who knows? And hopefully they've been in the top loaders long enough to where those edges on the side, you know how I've told you guys before on NASCAR radio, that these things get rounded for whatever reason. They kind of get pushed, instead of being straight, they kind of get pushed down a little bit. So we'll see. So those were in there. So there was 4 Jeff Gordon 91 tracks rookie cards. There was also 1 PSA graded card. I thought this was kind of odd. It's a 1994 Press Pass Optima XL graded a 7 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. And, you know, this is one of his rookie cards. But the thing about these cards is when I've seen these a lot of times, I don't know if they went through the cutter kind of crooked, but you'll see these things and they'll kind of be more crooked, you know, cut. And, of course, those are not going to grade well at all. But this one actually looks pretty well centered. It got a 7. I don't know exactly the reason why. It looks like maybe this corner right here is a little soft. But this was the only PSA card in this whole collection, which I thought was odd, but hey, at least there was one. So we got that. And then the best part of this collection is the Jeff Gordon autographs that were in there. There were 7 autographs, and I'll show you the first 6. This one is out of, I think this is 94 Maxx right here. So, you know, that's a nice looking auto. It's nice and clean. It's not smudged or anything like that. So I thought that was a really nice auto. And here's another one out of the 93 Wheels Rookie Thunder, which is also a really nice autograph. No smudges. It looks pretty clean. Looks like the Sharpie was good. Then this one, it looks like he used a little bit older Sharpie, but this is the 95 Maxx from the, forget what this set is actually. I know that sounds terrible. But yeah, this is from 95 Maxx. So that one looks pretty nice. Here's one from the 97 Press Pass. And that one doesn't look too bad. It's got a little streak in it because it looks like the Sharpie he used was a little bit drier. Here's another 95 Maxx. And he used, I guess, a fine point Sharpie on that one. that one looks pretty good. And then here's the 90, I can't remember what year VIP this is. The thing about the VIP is it's hard to tell this embossed what year it is, because you just have to get it at the right angle. Anyway, this is the VIP card of Jeff Gordon. It's I think it's a Jeannie Barnes painting that they took and put on a card. But he did good on that one too. That's a nice autograph. It looks like maybe all these ones with the thinner Sharpie may have been signed at the same time. So there's 6 of these that were in this collection I bought, as you can see. So that was really sweet. I thought that was really, really awesome. And then probably the best card in the whole deal was this 1992 Trax Jeff Gordon autograph. It seems like for whatever reason I'm attracted to these things. This is like the second or third one I've picked up here just within the last year. But this was in here. I put it in this magnetic holder to make it look much better, because it was in a scratched up magnetic earlier, or actually it was a scratched up screw down. But this was in there. This was, I think, the best card that he had. And it looks in pretty good shape. I don't know if I would ever get it graded or not. Probably not. I have no reason to do it right now. But I really like that card. And the autograph is, you know, of course, this is before he started signing a bazillion autographs and before he was, you know, mega famous. This was in 1991, because he hadn't even started his first cup race yet. But it's a nice card, and I liked it. So that was to me the best card in the whole deal. But it was a pretty good collection. Like I said, I paid a fair price for it. I don't think I, you know, lost anything on this. I think that I actually did okay. I'm not going to disclose the price. I mean, if you guys know me and we're talking, I may tell you one day. But there is one more thing that I saw that was in this collection that I liked, and I wanted to save it for last. And this one's for you, Brad. Hashtag skid marks. So we had a Greg Biffle skid marks card in there. It's the only one he had. But I thought it was kind of cool that, hey, you know, we've been on this skid marks kick here lately, and we've got Greg Biffle doing the skid marks. So that is it for this collection that I bought. Let me know what you think about this collection. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If there's anything that you're interested in, just DM me and let me know. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for now, we'll check you later.